Hi guys, welcome to another episode of IWP Podcast with Gary and Sean.
Hello.
Hello. Busy week for wrestling.
Stacked week, yeah.
Obviously we had New Japan's G1 special in the US. We also have
Usual RAW Smackdown
NXT.
I have a bit on Lucha Underground because I finally found it.
Yep. Also we'll give 2 seconds on TNA Slammiversary.
Yep.
Whether it was good, bad, or just TNA.
Good, bad, or lol TNA. And also we have the preview of Goodness Gracious, Great Balls of Fire.
Jesus Christ, Vince McMahon, you fucking bollocks. Right.
Thank you, Vince.
Thank you.
Thank you, Vince, for being a fucking moron.
So yes, we'll kick off with New Japan since that was the oldest
the
of the
G1 special in the US, not the G1 climax.
Yeah, it was a 2-night special, obviously in Long Beach, California.
Yeah, just kind of to prove, hey, we can run a show in the States without Ring of Honor.
Exactly. Well, they actually had a lot of Ring of Honor guys though. So, but yeah, bless you. We'll kick off with night one. We started off with a huge 10-man tag.
Yeah,
it was Chaos, which was obviously Roppongi Vice, the Briscoes, and none other than Will Ospreay.
Yeah, I forgot that the Briscoes were in Chaos. Yeah, I suppose they're not over in Japan as often, are they?
Not really. They defeated Bullet Club, which was Bad Luck Fale, Marty Scurll.
Marty Scurll, as Jim Ross insisted on saying.
Obviously, the Young Bucks and Yujiro Takahashi.
Yep. This was a
fun match.
Decent match, yeah.
This was fun.
Pop the crowd.
It was a good way to kick off the show because obviously you want something kind of entertaining to kind of get the crowd going.
Yeah, good stuff.
Bad Luck Fale did his kind of best to do good. Obviously, he's a big man. Like out of everyone, he dominates everyone in terms of size.
He's a big man.
So he did what he needed to do. Marty Scurll did very well, I thought, considering all the mayhem that was a 10-man tag. Himself and Ospreay doing some good stuff together.
Yeah. Oh, they get them in a ring. It's magic. They complement each other so well.
I will admit, Marty Scurll fits into the Bullet Club very well. Mm-hmm. It fits it like
the villain character. Like it was made for the over-the-top, character-driven Bullet Club.
Thought the Young Bucks did very well. They did their usual stuff. I'm not a big fan of Takahashi now.
I think he needs to go.
Yeah,
there's a lot of people in the Bullet Club that need to just fuck off.
Well, it looks like it's going to be Kenny probably next.
Sadly, yeah.
Yeah, you see what
the most talented one out of all of them.
Well, I think he don't really need the Bullet Club, does he? Really?
Yeah, I guess.
Like, he doesn't really.
Could we possibly get a Golden Stars reunion? I wonder.
Maybe, but yeah, Chaos getting the win. Great,
getting a big win.
Ospreay getting the Ospreay got the win.
He got the pin on one of the Bucks, who proceeded to say, "I don't lose on TV."
It was Rocky, actually. Rocky Romero.
Yeah, he got the pin on one of the Bucks.
Yeah,
who proceeded to scream at Marty Scurll and say, "I don't lose on TV." Dave Meltzer's gonna be furious.
I love
the Bucks. They're fucking brilliant.
And then keeping with the team of tag matches, we had an 8-man tag, which was Los Ingobernables, which was Bushi, Evil, Tanahashi, and Sanada defeating Dragon Lee, Yushin Thunder Liger, Titan, and was it
Volador Jr.? Yeah, basically Liger and Team AAA.
Okay, I didn't get to actually watch this match.
It was good. The Luchadors did really well. They got all their stuff in.
Or did I see it? I don't know. I can't remember now. Oh, I did, yeah.
Dragon Lee is awesome.
Liger, again, over. Fucking just over.
The most over person on the entire tour, arguably.
Yeah. That's because, he's been wrestling for 33 years, so, a lot of respect there.
Absolute legend. Plus, he doesn't make States appearances
that often, not anymore, anyway, definitely.
His last one was NXT in 2015.
It was, yeah. Well,
Tyler Breeze.
No, Tyler Bate.
And look where he is now.
Poor Tyler. So Los Ingobernables is getting the win. Then we have the first match in the first round of the IWGP United States Heavyweight Title Tournament. Jay Lethal defeating Hangman Page in a pretty decent match.
Yeah, good match, Page. I'm not a big fan of Page, but he did good here.
Yeah. Thought wasn't Lethal's greatest work, but Hangman Page.
In fairness, he does have busted ribs. So.
Oh, I noticed that. Yeah. I noticed that.
From the last Ring of Honor pay-per-view.
Well, at least he's selling it. Yeah. But I want to talk... Actually, I will talk about that in the second match when he faces Omega. I want to talk about that. So, Lethal getting the win. No problems there. Right person going through.
Yeah. Good idea.
Second match also...
Get his foot in the door in New Japan.
Well, he deserves a chance in New Japan, I think, personally. I think he'd actually fit quite well, really.
Oh, he'd fit in brilliantly.
Then we
especially with the likes of ACH and all those guys in there now.
Getting their head in the door. Then we had the second match, which was Zack Sabre Jr. defeating Juice Robinson in what was a very good match. Thought Zack is really starting to become more more submission.
Oh my god, that submission that he did at the end. Oh, that was brutal.
Like Juice Robinson. Do you know who he reminds me of? A bit of Be Cool in OT, don't he?
He's the kind of comedy guy, but he can actually wrestle.
No, because when he says, "Come on, baby," it kind of sounds like Be Cool.
Don't give him any ideas. He'll come out next week doing squats.
So why not? But yeah, good match. Thought Juice did very well. He's obviously loving his time in New Japan at the moment.
Yeah, he's really after flourishing over there. He's doing so well.
But they talked about, obviously, his time in NXT. They were talking about, obviously, he wanted to get
Jim
more.
Ross, obviously, being with NXT.
Yeah, I have no problem with that. Yeah. Juice is doing a lot better than I expected.
Definitely. I didn't think he's really come into his own.
I personally thought he wouldn't do that well, really, to be honest, because obviously, WWE guy leaving.
Goes to,
But look, he's earned respect of the New Japan people.
Yeah, he's earned the
Japanese
respect
wrestlers and fans alike. So
he's won them over, which is a great thing.
Well, that's the one thing. That's besides winning championships, that's the thing you want.
You want the fan support
because they're very hard to kind of get. They're very hard to get.
What
behind.
did Chris Jericho say? If you can make it in Japan, you can make it anywhere.
Exactly. So yeah, Sabre Jr. winning with a superb submission.
Oh my god!
Fucking wrenching the arm, wrenching the shoulder. Oh fuck me.
Oh no, thank you.
Then we had another 8-man tag, which was Jay White and. Was it Taguchi Japan?
Yeah.
Which is Dave Finlay,
Taguchi, and...
No, Tanahashi and Kushida.
Oh.
Defeating...
I forgot Tanahashi.
Hunter Club.
Yeah. They basically think they're DX. It's fucking embarrassing.
What was it? Yoshitatsu and Billy Gunn?
Yoshitatsu, Billy Gunn, and the Tempura Boys from Ring of Honor.
This match was terrible.
They got booed out of the building as soon as Billy Gunn stepped through the curtain. Which is good.
Yeah, because Billy Gunn sucks.
Fucking prick.
But yeah, we won't talk about that match because obviously I didn't really care about this match, to be honest.
Skipped it.
It's one of the worst matches of the night. Then we had War Machine defeating the Guerrillas of Destiny to become a two-time IWP.
War Machine winning the tag titles again.
So they lost.
What the fuck is going on with the tag titles in Japan?
I put it to you this way, mate. I think that's the reason why they lost the belt, so they can win it back in the US.
Yeah, get the big home crowd pop.
Sure, they could have just retained the titles.
Yeah.
Big whoop they do.
It was a fine match. It was better than their Dominion match.
This was a no DQ match. I think this could have made one of the reasons why.
Yeah, it was much better than their Dominion match.
And then probably the match of the night, in my opinion. Well, no, actually, no. Actually, I'm wrong there. We're back into the last two tournament matches.
Getting ahead of yourself there.
Ushi versus Naito. I thought this match was fucking great.
Oh, Ishii's awesome. Hasn't taken a day off since 2005.
Fuck's sake. This poor guy's going to fucking work himself into the ground. Like at this rate. But still, the guy, like, he works well with Naito. Naito is just fucking amazing.
Oh, absolutely.
The guy is
absolutely.
Like, he just oozes charisma.
He can sell ice to an Eskimo.
Yeah. Ice to an Eskimo.
He's excellent.
So, yeah. There's a great fucking all-round match. Obviously, it would have been match of the night had not been for the next one, which was Kenny Omega defeating Michael Elgin.
Oh my god, they stiffed the shit out of each other.
See the amount of knees he gave Elgin.
Yeah.
Fucking, and he finally got the one win. No, he didn't get the one win.
No, he didn't get the...
He almost did.
No, he went with the rain trigger instead.
Yeah, so Omega obviously going through to face Ushi.
Yeah.
No.
To face Jay Lethal, yeah.
Zack Sabre Jr.
No.
ZSJ.
As good as that match would be, sadly it didn't happen.
So yeah, Kenny win, which makes sense. Obviously, gives Michael Elgin shows what a badass he is.
Gives him the rub, yeah.
Then we had the main event.
Michael Elgin is awesome.
Yeah, boy.
He's so good for a man his size.
He is. He shouldn't even be that. Well, for a fella that size back in the 90s, he wouldn't be doing half stuff.
Even War Machine, like, they are big lads and they're flying around the ring like cruisers.
Then we had the main event, which was for the IWGP Heavyweight title. Okada defeating Cody.
This was a very good match.
This was probably better than Ushi and Naito, if I'm being complete. This was Cody's go-out match, basically. This is his best match since
he basically, in the locker room, Cody must have said, right, they don't like me. They don't respect me. They don't think I deserve this title shot. Let's fucking show them why I'm here.
And exactly.
Like, he went balls to the wall for this one. It was excellent.
Excellent match. And credit to Okada, he fucking made Cody look like a million
He
bucks.
made him look like a star.
Like Okada.
I like the dissension with Omega. Teasing thrown in the towel like Cody did at Dominion.
Yeah.
I like that bit.
So there's obviously tension between them.
We're building up to a leaders battle, I'm sure.
Why not? Sure, fucking. I'd like to see Cody versus Omega.
Yeah,
why not?
That'd be a great match.
Not. So
then again, whose corner will the Bucks stand in?
Yeah. They'll definitely go for Cody.
Yeah.
Definitely.
No!
They will. They will for Omega, but then when the match's over, the super kick came and then get him out.
They'll do the AJ thing, yeah.
Has to be done.
Put him up on the shoulders.
Yeah, and then do a Batista type thing. You know, the Randy Orton thing. But yeah, overall, Okada winning with the Rainmaker after
Yep.
several fucking attempts.
Yeah.
Cody doing the Rainmaker.
Yeah, Cody.
Okada doing Crossroads.
That was very good. They both traded finishes.
So yeah, great match. Ended off what was a very good. The last four
Okada
matches.
is so damn good.
I want to say this now, but night one. The last four matches were fucking amazing.
Yep.
It was a good show.
It's a very solid opening night.
So night two really needs to live up to expectations. So let's see.
And it did all that and more.
It did. Let's get into it. So yeah, the first match was a 6-man tag. Tsuji Japan and Juice and Thunder Liger defeating the Tempmore boys. Oh my god, they
Tempura boys
Tempura.
and Yoshi fucking Tatsu.
He's still terrible, isn't he?
Oh, he's bollocks.
Isn't he though? Like
He never learned anything good.
because when he went to WWE, like obviously he was going to be bad.
Yeah.
But then when he left, you think, oh yeah, he might prove
he
himself.
might actually learn. Nope.
Nah, still
Nope.
just as bad as ever.
He's
really.
awful.
He's fucking awful. So that's
And rightfully so, he got booed out of the entire building.
and Liger got the pin. I think if I'm not
Yeah,
mistaken.
yeah, Liger got the pin.
Next, then we have the first of the semi-finals. Kenny Omega defeating Jay Little. Jay Little.
Jay Little Richard.
That's what we're calling him from now on, Jay Little. Right.
This was a great match.
Now, one thing I don't like about Little in this match, the fact now, people can annoy me all they want about this, but he has busted ribs. Why the fuck are you doing suicide dives?
Yeah, all of a sudden the ribs aren't a problem.
Yeah, so, like, I'm not...
I did not like that either.
He did
Actually,
some other
you're right
moves
about
where I
that.
said to myself, if you have hurt ribs, why the fuck are you
he's
doing
doing
that?
fucking 450 splashes and suicide dives and frog splashes and elbows. Like, you have busted ribs. You're not even going to fucking climb the ropes. Don't jump off them.
See, that's the one thing I will complain a little bit about independent wrestling. It's like, they don't sell
Yeah.
as well.
It's just move. Big move,
Sometimes.
dive.
It depends on the wrestler, I suppose.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, no disrespect
Like,
to
there
Jay
are
Little
some great independent wrestlers out there.
that
but
can sell well.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Omega being one of them.
Like, I'm not saying Jay doesn't do it right. It's just in this match alone, you did four suicide
Four
dives.
suicide dives
And
in
that
a
was
row with busted ribs.
And then he did a 450
His
slash.
ribs were even taped up.
Like, suppose, yeah, the suicide dive wouldn't hurt you as much, but, like, definitely a 450 slash. Rib.
Yeah. He kind of Rob Van Dammed it a bit afterwards. He kind of went,
Yeah.
grabbed the ribs. But,
Yeah.
like, if you have busted ribs, you
Why
don't...
would you do it?
Yeah.
Why would you do it in the
You
first
don't
place?
do it.
But Jay Lethal, or Omega winning with the one-winged angel.
Beautiful.
Finally, at last, he finally got that move in. But yeah, Jay did very well. He could have won. Like, it looked like he could have won the match.
Could have gone either way.
So yeah. Next match.
Really good.
Then the second match obviously was Ushi defeating Zack Sabre Jr. and what was a fucking...
Oh, this was good.
This was just all kinds of goodness.
Pure submission
Art.
versus strong style.
Yeah.
It was fantastic.
They work together really well, if I'm being honest. Like,
I'd love to see a full match from them, like outside of the tournament.
yeah, like this match went 12 minutes now, so like if they went 20 minutes, I would have loved this.
Yeah.
Like they could have kicked the shit out of each other, and I would have loved it. Like,
Oh, absolutely.
Like Zack Sabre Jr. nearly killed Ushi with that submission again with what he done on Juice Robinson.
Yeah, the
for Ushi
double
getting
armbar.
getting the fucking legs up onto the ropes, he would have had
Very, very
like there's
smart.
no way of him getting out of that. So that was great.
Did you ever see the one that he did to Tommy End? He got him in like a standing double chicken wing, and he
Chicken
put
wing!
his heel
Yeah.
on the back of his neck and just pulled back with everything he could.
Jesus.
Oh, it was awful looking.
So yeah, Ushi getting the win with the Brainbuster.
Yes. Proper deep hooked brainbuster too.
So
It was
Ushi
beautiful.
versus Omega in the final, which should be fantastic.
Yeah.
Then we have a 10-man tag match, which is Dragon Lee, Jay White, Juice Robinson, Titan, Volador Jr. defeating Los Inglobres, Bushi, Evil, Tanahashi, Sanada, and Naito.
Yeah.
So I didn't really get to see this match, so what was it like?
It was very good. Very good.
So
Everybody
there's-
got their stuff in.
So there's a couple of matches I missed now, so I feel bad.
Dragon Lee, again, is fucking awesome. Volador Jr. is incredible.
And Jay White, obviously. of
Jay
course.
White is great.
But all of them are great except for Pike. I don't know much about Titan.
No,
Don't
I
know
was
much.
impressed. I will say I was impressed with what I've seen.
Then we have another tag match, 6-man tag. Bullet Club, which is obviously Gorillas of Destiny and Hangman Page defeating
Did you see who's... Did
King
you...
Haku!
Yeah!
What the
Motherfucking Haku came out with the Gorillas.
Fuck me. And
And he still looks every bit as terrifying as he did when he was in the WWE.
Yeah, they defeated Michael Elgin and War Machine. What
He didn't hang around, though.
Oh, okay.
He just kind of came out, did the Bullet Club, did the Haku pose, and then kind of walked back. He still looks every bit of an intimidating motherfucker as he did like 10, 20 years ago.
That's good stuff. Good stuff. Bullet Club
Jim Ross telling us some stories about how terrifying and how feared he was back in the locker room and all that. It's quite funny.
Brilliant.
Good to see him. He's in great shape.
That's good to hear. Then we have the tag team title match for the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Tag Belts. The Young Bucks defeating Roppongi Vice. Average matchup.
This was very poor.
For 22 minutes, that's very long.
For the two teams, this was very poor.
I suppose maybe...
They must have known what was coming.
Oh yeah, they're going their separate ways, aren't they? Roppongi Vice,
Romero's retiring.
Is he?
Yeah, he said it himself. He's finished.
I didn't see that.
So Trent moves up.
It's a heavyweight,
yeah.
Good luck to him.
At the end of the obviously the Bucks win with the beautiful... It was almost like the fatality that they do with Omega.
Oh, yeah.
It's beautiful. They got the pin. And after the match, Romero grabs the mic. He says, we had a 3-year plan when we started in New Japan. Year 1 was to win the IWGP Junior Heavyweight titles. Did that 2 times. Year 2 was to win the Super Juniors. Lost count of how many times I won that. That's Rocky like. And year 3 was with my blessing when the time was right. You, my friend, you move up to the heavyweight division.
Oh.
Yeah.
Nice stuff.
So Romero basically announced that he was done and Trent was moving up. Which is kind of sad because they're a great tag team.
Though? Will he really retire?
Yeah, I can see him sticking around for a few more Super Juniors.
Yeah. Then we have an 8-man tag, which was Bullet Club, obviously. Bad Luck Fale, Cody, Marty Skrull,
Marty Squirrel,
and Takahashi defeating Chaos, which is obviously the Briscoes, Okada, and Will Ospreay.
Yes,
I like saying that. I like saying it in the chat.
Will Ospreay.
This is fun.
Yeah, it was a fun match.
10 minutes. Wasn't great, but like it was just standard tag match.
House show tag.
Yeah. So Bullet Club getting big wins this weekend.
Yeah.
Obviously, we'll find out what happened in the main event, obviously. And then we have the Intercontinental title match.
Then we had Ricochet.
Ricochet came out?
Yeah, he interjected himself at the end of the tag match.
I didn't see that.
And he said he would have been there sooner, but a certain underground fight company was being a bunch of pricks.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm sure Dario likes that.
Well, they are being pricks, though, aren't they, really, towards him? Then we have the Intercontinental title match, which was
skipped. Didn't even fucking watch.
Defeating Billy Gunn in what was a very poor match.
The minute Billy Gunn stuck his head out through the curtain.
Ass man!
He had some fucking awful theme song.
She's obviously not going to have ass man.
The minute Billy Gunn stuck his head out through the curtain. Boo!
Thank you, fans of New Japan.
Just fucking slaughtered by the fans. It was beautiful.
So Tanahashi winning, obviously, of course.
With the high fly flow.
Good.
I skipped this match entirely, just watched the end of it.
Yeah. And then we have the main event. Kenny Omega defeating Ishii to become the inaugural IWGP United States Heavyweight Champion.
Ishii.
And what was a superb match.
Yes.
This was
awesome.
This is awesome.
They knocked lumps out of each other.
They suit well each other, don't they? Their matches, because obviously Omega can do a bit of high flying.
Omega's more of a striker now, but he can still take to the air.
Oh, he can too, because obviously he's not
fly with the best of them.
Definitely. No, Omega deserves the title. I think obviously he's not getting the big belt probably now.
No,
but
that's probably reserved.
Fuck it. Like he's won a major title, like, and to be considered the first
ever, and he's Canadian too.
Yeah, well, that sums up America all in one video. But yeah, congratulations to Kenny Omega. After the match, then they
deserved.
Himself and Cody kind of had a little bit of a confrontation.
Yeah, they had a bit of handbags
and source. So interesting to see how that goes forward. Obviously, of course. So
leadership of the Bullet Club will probably be on the line.
But yeah, obviously, with the best with G1 coming up, we probably won't be able to watch all of it.
No.
But what we'll do is we'll kind of give it a conclusion, towards the end. Yeah. That's what we'll do. So that's coming up now, actually, within the next 2 weeks. It'll be finished, I think, in the first week of August, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, that's New Japan taken care of. When we come back, we'll talk about up next is WWE. We're going to talk about Raw, SmackDown, NXT, and obviously our predictions for goodness gracious. I can't believe that fucking pay-per-view.
Goodness gracious, fire Vince McMahon.
And yes, now the WWE side of things. So
yes,
Raw,
indeed.
SmackDown, NXT, and predictions.
Raw was alright this week. Built up a few things for Great Balls of Fire, and that they announced that the Hardys will take on Cesaro in a tag team Iron Man match.
That's fucking weird.
Enzo will take on Cass on the pre-show.
Yeah, shows how much important that match is.
Yeah, Neville will take on Akira Tozawa for the Cruiserweight title on the pre-show. You had some really weird random tag match between Nia Jax and Alexa Bliss, who lost in about 4 minutes to Bayley and Sasha.
Yeah, and, there's actually only one match on the preview.
Yeah, alright.
It's for the Cruiserweight title.
Okay, so Enzo and Cass got bumped up to the main card.
I think they should have changed that to the
Cruiserweight. Definitely. Especially with the two athletes, the quality of Neville and Tozawa.
Oh, yeah.
The main thread of the show this week was Braun Strowman. He returned last week.
He did.
He came up to Kurt and basically did a Mick Foley, I demand competition kind of thing again.
I love that kind of. I love that.
And he, throughout the night, you seen Kurt ducking back to various people, asking them, did they want to fight Braun?
And they said no, obviously.
Obviously, no. Cesaro fought Finn Balor. It was a good match.
Ooh, interesting.
Could have been longer. Could have been way longer. Then you had, what was it? Yeah, the main event came around. It was Braun versus Apollo Crews. It was a very good match, actually.
Was it?
Yeah, Apollo really got a chance to shine. There was a bit where he went for, his standing moonsault. And Braun just put his feet up and went boom, pushed him off, and he went flying out of the ring.
You're not going anywhere, man.
So cool looking. And, of course, Braun picks up the win with the running power slam. Attacks Apollo after the match. He goes to attack Titus. And then an ambulance backs up and Braun kind of goes, okay. He drags Apollo over to the ambulance, puts him in, and then he wonders why the ambulance won't go.
Let's have to see Roman.
He looks in the cab and Reigns is there. And Reigns proceeds to spear him off of the entrance ramp.
Oh, nice one.
Yeah, it was fairly well done. SmackDown, nothing really happened. Ellsworth is suspended for 60 days.
There's another 30 days now.
60 days.
60.
He got fined 10 grand. He's suspended for 30 or 60, I don't know.
Whatever
amount of days. And if he gets involved in any of Carmelo's future matches, she's stripped of the case and he's fired.
They're going to find a way of doing something.
Absolutely.
He's going to dress up in a mask or something.
This is my sister, Jenny Ellsworth.
Oh, fuck. He really is bad, isn't he?
Oh, he's just a modern day Santino, but shit.
Not as funny.
Santino could actually wrestle.
Yeah. Oh, it's terrible. Terrible.
You had Lana and Naomi had another title match.
Okay, fair enough.
It was over in about 5 seconds.
Takes me that long to pick.
But after the match, Tamina came out.
And
motioned for Lana to follow her.
On Twitter?
No, just follow her out of the ring. You had Big Match John with his big match return. Yeah. He was doing his rah rah America woo speech. Because, of course, it was the 4th of July. They teased. He said basically, you can name anybody in this company and I've run through them. The Rock, AJ, Miz. I've run through them all. Yeah. Be it SmackDown or Raw, I will be on both shows. And then he's interrupted by Rusev, who's also made his return.
Surprising.
Basically saying, you're celebrating America. What has America ever done that's good? I agree with him.
That's true.
I agree with him. You have Donald Trump as president. There you go. Basically, he then challenged Cena to a flag match right then and there. And he said, no. We do this on Rusev time, which will be Battleground. So yeah, we're getting a good old-fashioned flag match.
Wrestling!
Yep. Then we had the main event, which was the Kevin Owens Face of America Invitational Battle Royal, where the winner would go on to fight him at Battleground for the title.
Obviously.
Came down to AJ Styles, Sami Zayn, and Ty Dillinger. They actually remembered that Ty Dillinger was a thing.
Yeah, exactly.
The three of them had a very good kind of match. Sami eliminated Ty, and then AJ and Sami had a bit of a match. Would like to see more from them.
Yeah.
AJ eliminates Sami. Obviously goes on the Battleground. And then it was all for naught. Because at Madison Square Garden last night, we have a new United States champion, AJ Styles.
Yeah, so they basically...
Why?
Because WWE just don't know what they're doing.
Why would you bother?
Yeah.
It's just stupid.
I just don't get the booking behind all that.
No.
To be honest, I just don't get it.
No.
Really.
That's just
Stupid.
beyond
'Cause if they're having a
stupidity,
match
like.
in about 2 weeks,
16 days.
Yeah, so I just don't get it. It looks just the way WWE have gone now in the last couple of months or years.
Shock
even.
value.
Granted, yeah, it shows anyone can win a match at a fucking house show, but at the same time, granted, yes, it is MSG. Fair enough, there's a bit of importance there, but at the same time, it's still a glorified house show.
Yeah.
So why don't you just wait till Battleground?
AJ Styles won the fucking title on a house show with nobody there to see it.
Well, they were. There was like 10 or 1,000 people, but
Yeah, but it wasn't.
well, yeah,
filmed.
it wasn't televised.
Nobody,
Yeah.
like a historic title change, and nobody was there to witness it.
Well, besides the people that were at the audience.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but like,
No televised of it. Unless they've taped it, I don't know.
hopefully they have.
If they've taped it, great, that's grand, fair enough. Then obviously that makes sense. But if they haven't, then I just think it's pointless. They did it with Miz and Morrison winning the tag belts
Yeah,
about 10 years
won it
ago.
on a random house show.
Show in Canada, beating
Did it
CM
with
Punk and Kofi.
Samoa Joe winning the NXT title, but
Plus
at least they
Ba-
filmed that.
And plus Balor was injured, so.
Yeah.
So.
So on to NXT. Have you watched NXT?
I
this
did.
week?
I reviewed it, sure.
Great show.
Good show, yeah, good show.
NXT is starting to pick up steam again.
Only two matches this week, which kind of bugged me a little bit.
Yeah,
I don't like the
normally
two-match-
there's 4.
I know, fair enough, they had a big main event, obviously, for the NXT title, but
Yeah.
like, I feel 3 matches would be better than just 2, because obviously for 12, 13 minutes, all you're doing is watching ads, maybe, or doing granted, interviews are great, but at the same time, a match would be better, right? 1 or 2 interviews is great, but not having 4 or 5.
Yeah.
I think they could have had a women's match they could have had, or any match even for that matter, but we kicked off with Sanity taking on Ono and Atami. Decent tag match.
Good match. Teased the dissension between Ono and Atami very well.
That's going to be probably Brooklyn, probably.
Yeah.
Because obviously
That'll be a damn
obviously
good
with
match.
Ciampa out for a long, long time.
Yeah,
obviously,
March 2018.
Ono
Poor guy.
and Atami will just have to find some way of putting on a great match.
Yeah.
Which I think they will.
That's not going to be hard with them two. Come on now,
Yeah,
man.
that's true. But yeah, good win for Sanity. Obviously,
Yeah.
they needed the win.
Indeed.
Definitely fucking cheese after what's been going on with
Oh,
them.
yeah.
The booking.
I love Killian Dane. He's
Yeah.
awesome.
So then we had interviews with Drew. So obviously, Drew McIntyre wants a title shot, so obviously
Yeah.
he's going to start coming into the
Yeah,
title.
he's the penciled-in opponent for Brooklyn.
Yeah, he's probably going to face Rude.
Did you see what happened after the show?
No.
He was leaving the arena and Sanity attacked him.
What, McIntyre?
Yeah.
Ooh. Oh, yeah.
They
Killian
put it
Dane.
up on their YouTube thing.
Yeah, so...
Because you could see somebody lurking behind him during his
Yeah.
promo. And that was obviously what that was.
So obviously that sets up him and Dane, obviously.
Yeah, that's going to be a good match.
And then obviously the main event then was obviously for the
No.
NXT title.
Beforehand, we got the announcement that next week, Johnny Gargano will be back.
Oh, who cares? Jeez, everyone
I
would know.
care. I like Johnny Gargano.
I like him, but like it's not much to talk about on the podcast. Jeez, wow,
Yeah.
Mr. Wrestling.
It's news.
It's not news. You know what else is news? Ciampa coming back and baiting him up again. Yeah,
Well, it-
I loved it. Everyone else was crying. I was laughing.
I thought it was great.
Motherfuckers. Now, main event
Tag
time.
team breakups.
Yeah,
Jesus.
fucking too many.
Another one in the fucking SmackDown Battle Royal, the Hype Bros. Mojo eliminated Zach.
Delighted. Right, come on. We get on to the main event,
Yep.
which is for the NXT title. Great match between Strong
The
and...
Messiah of the Backbreaker, Roderick Strong, versus the glorious Bobby Roode.
Oh, it was...
They had a pay-per-view quality match. It
They
was incredibly good. Even had a dusty finish.
It did. It had a very kind of interesting finish on it. Obviously, Strong getting the win, but obviously your man's
Strong
foot,
getting the non-win win.
yeah. Obviously with Bobby Roode's foot under the rope.
All the presents to hook his leg on the rope at 2.5.
So.
Consummate pro that Bobby Roode is.
And then obviously Strong's family were at ringside, so that kind of gave an element of kind of like, was Strong going to win? But obviously he didn't. Obviously two glorious, two
his
lovely
mother,
DVDs.
his mother and his wife was there.
Yeah. So interesting to see. So Strong Rude getting the win thanks to 2 glorious DDTs. So Rude now will go on to Brooklyn to face probably Drew McIntyre.
Yeah.
Hey, Drew Galloway. It's not McIntyre, it's Galloway.
No, aye.
So yeah, great.
It's the Drew Galloway.
So yeah, good show. Again,
Yeah, very
obviously
good
next
show.
week obviously we have Authors of Pain versus Heavy Machinery.
Yeah,
That show.
that's going to be fun.
That's going to be
That's
fun.
going to be really fun.
So yeah, on to Great Balls of Fire.
Goodness gracious.
So yeah, we'll go through this quite
Yeah,
quickly.
just run down our predictions.
Preview Neville versus Cesaro for the Cruiserweight title.
That's going to be match of the night.
hopefully. Neville for me.
Yep. I hope they do a Hogan for Neville and just
Yeah.
put the belt on him for a year at least.
The 30-minute Iron Man match for the Raw Tag belts, I'll go with Sheamus Arrow.
Yeah, same here.
Big Cass versus Enzo. Cass for
Cass,
me.
obviously.
Because
heels always have to get the win first.
Yeah, obviously. Rollins versus Wyatt.
I'm going Rollins. He's the cover star for 2K18, so he's going to be getting a big push.
Bliss versus Banks.
Bliss.
Yeah, I think hopefully she'll keep it to at least.
Please, because I do not fucking want Sasha Boring Banks as the champion again.
Well, not for. Well, I think Bliss needs a good long reign, to be honest. No, just for.
Like, in fairness, she's a breath of fresh air in a division that's failed.
Yeah, it's been failing.
Like, the women's division is back to struggling again.
Yeah, that should. Then we have Roman Reigns versus Braun Strowman. Roman Reigns, because obviously he needs to win. He needs to win.
Well, he's going to SummerSlam to face who wins between Joe and...
And then, obviously, the main event, Brock versus Joe. Obviously, Lesnar for me.
I have Joe.
Because I can't see Joe.
Because I'm the only person on the fucking team giving Samoa Joe a ghost of a chance.
Well, I just feel Lesnar...
What do you think about... I seen a thing that was being thrown around there, a theory that Brock gets locked in the coquina clutch and Heyman throws in the towel.
Well, maybe. We'll see what happens. Also, actually, before we go...
Because Heyman is terrified.
Yeah, but before we leave, Austin Aries has been released from WWE.
Yeah, what the fuck?
I know, I told you this morning, you're like, what the fuck?
What the fuck? Like, what? Where the fuck did this come out of?
Oh, Vince got rid of him, man.
Oh, you're going back to TNA.
Yeah, or...
Fuck that. He'd probably be better off in Ring of Honor.
Exactly, so yeah.
Although, you never know, he might actually give Japan a try again.
Yeah, he might. So, yes.
Like, they only just hired his wife, too. She's the woman that's been backstage in the Andrade segments.
Oh, no, that's not her.
Yeah.
Lovely. Right. That's another podcast done for the week.
Another one in the pocket.
Don't forget to follow us on Facebook at Indie Wrestling Pod, on Twitter at
Indie_pod.
And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, which is Indie Wrestling Pod.
Indie_podcast.
There we go. And yeah, so don't forget to subscribe and all that lovely stuff.
Yes, indeed.
So yes, I've been Gary, aka Mr. McMahon Man.
I have been your Viking bastard, Sean.
Until next week, guys. Take it easy.
Take it breezy.